Hello, everyone. My name is Chris the Comic Vet. I hope this live stream finds you safe and well. That was like a half a second of panic there. I'm like, where's my face? Either way, it's an interesting day in the world. Some terrible tragedies out of Kansas City that unfolded just a couple hours ago. And as an NFL fan, that's not what you want to see when a team is celebrating the most important thing that's happened to that franchise. Anyways, my heart goes out to the Kansas City fans, and I hope everyone is safe down there. On the other side of that coin, we have some positive news out of the world of pop culture. The Fantastic Four cast was revealed today, and it's going to be an interesting month next July 2025 when that movie and two other ones get released. But it's a pretty good day for New Comic Book Day. DC and Marvel went head-to-head with their big franchise characters. DC released Batman, Marvel released The Amazing Spider-Man, and I wish that they would announce the publication numbers and to see who actually, won the week. But Miles was also released, a new Green Lantern was released, and Penthouse Comics, they released their first issue as well. Anyways, we got a few people hanging out backstage. Let's bring everyone up. TW, Scotty Vaughn, Digger Jim, and my only subs partner, Rob. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello. Not to make light of anything that happened in Kansas, but don't they know that the way you're supposed to celebrate these things is with massive property damage, upturned police vehicles, and other riots that inconvenience lots of people?
Don't hurt other people. No, don't hurt other people.
It was probably a disgruntled Niners fan, Rob.
In Kansas, no, we wouldn't go to Kansas.
But
wow. A little funny, but
let's say hello to the chat quickly.
I'm not supposed to laugh at that, Rob.
At 10 to 11 this morning, Les Crucius decided to say hooray, and then a few hours later, he said woohoo. And at 5:30, hello from New Mexico. Les Crucius, thank you for joining us from Ontario as well. It's the voice, Steve White. Happy New Comic Book Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy New Comic Book Day. Happy Hallmark Day to you, my man.
Has anyone actually ever seen Les Crucius on video?
No, I mailed stuff to him because he's won several times on my channel.
Yeah, I know, and I've seen his Instagram posts, but I think he's an AI bot.
No, he's real. Scotty Vaughn is omnipresent.
He's got the timing now for all the videos where he says it a couple hours apart.
Yeah,
and then he posts things that are good on the algorithm, like my dad gave me an AF-15, and then he wins all the shit because he knows how to rig the giveaways. So, don't dismiss it out of hand.
Does he help your view hours though?
Yeah, I mean, hey.
Well, then that's all you care about.
Let's Crucius, if you are a bot, could you go full Ultron in my view hours so I can get monetized and just
Ultron?
That's pretty good. Shout out to TM Nerdy out on the other side of the country, my man. Happy New Comic Book Day. And you, thumbs up. Thank you. Now, shout out to channel member as well. Dr. Von Hoots, Comics from the Spiral Dimension. Evening all. Happy New Transformers Day, everyone. Yeah, it's New Transformers Day. DVH, my man, appreciate you coming by. And it's Paul, the owner of the Augusta Book Exchange. Paul, my man, happy New Comic Book Day. Thank you for stopping by. I hope New Comic Book Day was good for you and your small business. I hope one day to open that door and step inside. Hola to the name changes.
Rock this way. Oh, sorry.
You and me, babe. Shout out to Kenneth Bird. Happy New Comic Book Day. And shout out to Robert Springs. Thanks for stopping by. Happy New Comic Book Day. Tonight's show is going to be a good one. Sleepy Reader 666. Hello. Thank you for joining us tonight. And Kenneth Bird is in Virginia.
Yes. Virginia.
Sleepy Reader 666. I'm supposed to be an AI bot of a sexy woman. Something went wrong.
So if Kenneth is in Virginia, does that make him a lover?
He is.
It's for lovers.
Lovers.
Right. Yeah. You. It's a budding romance. DVH and Sleepy Reader. But guys, we had a brand new Godzilla versus Kong trailer drop today. Looked pretty good.
Mm.
I don't know.
Haven't seen it.
I still don't know what to make of the pink power.
Godzilla versus Kong versus Ultraman.
I think that pink power up is just it something causes it. It starts out blue and then like a chemical.
That's him powering up down.
Listen,
like,
I still have
down
2
below.
episodes to go of Monarch. I can't be watching new trailers yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
and
Get through that Monarch, man. That was great. God.
so the bigger news for those of us that are fans of the MCU. Let me get this
Ugh.
set up here. The news of the Fantastic Four finally came out, and this is the casting. I don't really know any of their names other than Pedro Pascal and the kid that was right beside me here that was in that Netflix show there. And
I don't know who the woman is,
Stranger
but the other guy, the thing was
Stranger
in the
Things.
bear.
Yes,
It's Vanessa Kirby. She played
Okay.
in
Well, that's nepotism.
played in yeah, I know, right? No, she's British, I think.
okay, and yeah, it's I'm excited for it. I kind of wish they would have dropped this before both the strikes and everything, because people could have been talking about it for a while. But the interesting part is the Fantastic Four is being released 2 weeks after Superman Legacy, in the same month that a Jurassic Park film is going to be released.
If the schedule
July
is
2025.
set. I mean, tentatively. How about we just say tentatively?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot that has to come on between now and then, and
Like a
I'm with
script.
Taylor. Yeah, I'm with Taylor. I mean, you
Because
put your
director.
cast out there, but
Marvel has never pushed back a date
No.
or changed a release schedule
yeah.
or
So
even taken movies off of the release schedule.
Just
They-
think
they
that all
moved-
the effects are going to have to go into Herbie. They're going to have to like push that shit back to November.
they moved the Thunderbolts up
Hopefully.
to
And the Thing.
May. They moved the Thunderbolts up to May,
Yes.
and they put this in July. And right, you have Superman Legacy, and there was something else. What was the other one?
A Jurassic Park film.
Yeah.
It all shifts around more than my bowels.
It's going to be. It could be an expensive month.
Taylor.
Like, if you want people to come back to the theaters in July, this is a pretty good list on how to get them to do it.
Jurassic Park ain't going to move me into the thing. I've
Yeah.
seen
But
Jurassic Park the
But I
first
know
seven
the two other
times.
ones. may
Dinosaurs
pull
will
you in.
come, people will run, and somehow they'll survive.
Wait, is it a remake of Jurassic Park, or is it a sequel, or is it just a
I
re-release?
don't know.
Yeah.
All I know is
Does it
that
matter?
it's slotted to be a Jurassic Park film.
But what about Twisters? It
Now, I thought that looked cool. I thought that
looks
looked
like
cool.
Twister.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because there was
Yeah,
multiple
'cause-
Twisters in one.
yeah.
Twist.
How about the remake of Roadhouse, for crying out loud? Something they
I
could have
I
left
thought
alone.
that looked fun too.
Nah, if they could have left that alone.
We're officially out of ideas.
They
It's true.
they're just going back and going.
You know
what
what? The
did they do
movie
in
they
the
didn't.
80s?
You haven't seen though. Is Disney
Hello,
announced
TJ.
another movie. They announced a Statler and Waldorf movie starring myself and Taylor Winder.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was direct to streaming though.
Rob, we should just make that our YouTube channel where we just like talk over other people's stuff in the corner.
The most unkept secret is now revealed. Shout out to Joffrey Castro that's joined us, and to channel member Trev the Shipping Guru. Trev, I appreciate you swinging by, and to you, Joffrey, as well. Trev saying hello to everyone, and Rob's rhyming up in here. Yeah, I again with the news of, or I should say, DC just been releasing actors and actresses that have been signed to join the Superman film and to the new DCU. Marvel's been very, very quiet. So I was kind of waiting, like you guys need to like fire back, because James Gunn has been owning the comic book headlines when it comes to Hollywood for the last little bit. So everyone has kind of been foreshadowing Pedro Pascal is almost like the worst kept secret on planet Earth. But it is what it is. It's not the sexy Fantastic Four that we got, say, 20 years ago with Jessica Alba and Captain America at a much younger age, Chris Evans. But
It's from what I understand though, they think it's a possibility it could be in the 60s.
okay.
Because if you look at the one photo, not this, but another photo somebody showed, it looked like Ben Grimm was holding a Life magazine.
Right.
Yes.
And also the guy that is the director is the same director that did the Scarlet Witch.
Oh,
Yeah,
WandaVision.
And yeah, the WandaVision, and he is very good at period pieces, from what I
I would
understand. Like
love it if it was in the 60s.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
that,
that-
like, seriously,
So-
just
that's
So-
what I heard. There's a rumor going around that's what it could be.
So
like
the
that.
magazine,
That'd be cool.
the magazine that Ben Grimm has, the picture on the right hand side, the black the black cover or whatever of
Right.
the magazine is 1963 with Nixon on the cover.
Right.
Johnson.
That's what I'm. Yeah, that's what. Or yeah, Johnson.
It's
Johnson on the cover.
My bad.
Given that this is not a production photo,
no, it's literally
And-
a Valentine's Day
and
card.
Yeah.
given Disney's propensity for putting out even trailers that have
Yeah.
footage and stuff that don't even have anything to do with the movie, I would not bet anything
No, of course not.
on this as it stands right now, other than that
Nice.
maybe
Respect
we
it.
might get a Fantastic Four movie again.
But,
But Rob, cranky as you and I both are, wouldn't it be cool if it's set in the 60s?
It would
If
be
they
cool.
did it set in the 60s and then also crossed it over with the original Ant-Man, which we've established was going on at that time. So
Yeah.
and
sure,
Peggy,
that would be much more interesting.
I- They've also
But-
I've also heard that this may not be the main
1/6,
MCU universe.
yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I've heard that because
I
It-
wonder if
tired of that.
Deadpool.
It-
if
yeah,
Deadpool
They
yeah,
is
I-
they
going
don't have
to
a
somehow
script
bring
yet.
this
They
in.
have nothing yet. So
I'm sure they have an idea.
Again, I go back to we might.
we
get
might have a
another
Fantastic Four
Four
movie.
yeah.
We have progressed far enough that they're willing to release names of
That's
actors
talent.
attached to the movie,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean anything.
Algorithm. Thank you for
Yeah.
joining us.
Have I read the comic? Yes.
Shout out to channel member Ben Parker. Hello, good people, my man. It's been a bit. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by, as well as to Frog Brawler that's joined the chat. And we're rebooting the Marvel Universe and Deadpool 3. Anyways, or let me correct you.
Oh God.
Deadpool and Wolverine at this part, or Wolverine and asshole if you want to
Yeah.
if you want to lean Hugh Jackman's direction. But yeah, I'm kind of wondering if they're going to flip that title of Deadpool 3 around a few times. Like I want to put it past them for an interesting marketing campaign. Next trailer, it's going to be called Deadpool something else. Who knows?
That would actually be interesting.
Isn't that trademark several different?
Shout out to Izzy Verse.
Titles.
Happy Valentine's Day, my man.
I miss the good old days where we just waited for movies to come out and then we went and saw them and then we made judgments after the fact.
I
What?
don't even know what
That's
that.
good.
What was that he was talking about? I didn't
And that-
know what that was. The
That- those-
Ben-
You would defeat the whole idea of YouTube, Rob, if this is what we did.
Those
I don't know, Rob.
those
I
were the
was pretty
same
excited
days.
for
when-
Return of the Jedi back in the day.
Those were the same days when we didn't know what was going on in wrestling, and there were no dirt sheets and things like that.
Yeah,
We
it was much more interesting then too.
We just watched wrestling, and the surprises happened.
We were happy to see a named wrestler beat up some schmuck that we never heard of, some jobber.
Ginger Bone.
Jesus.
We were also happy.
I don't
to
know if I
figure
want to
out
go back to the. I don't know if I want to go back to the jobber days.
Come on,
Listen.
Brooklyn Brawler for life.
We were also very happy to figure out how
Gary
MacGyver used a
Horowitz.
stick of gum in this episode. So I mean,
MacGyver.
Well, wait,
That's where
well,
they
it's
used to
okay,
pat
Taylor, 'cause
himself
you
on
know
the
what?
back.
We're almost at
Barry O?
15-minute mark, which means we'll start doing the show soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
when I get there.
All right.
Why do we always come here? I guess
right.
we'll never know.
Jim,
Okay, good day.
show us what you got.
That's what I got. All right. I'm going to show you some books that I picked up. I don't know
What
if
is that,
everybody
Ralph?
saw them at the Half Price bookstore.
Yeah.
I love this.
Oh, very
Isn't that
nice.
awesome. Yeah.
Very nice.
Super team family.
George Perez cover, so I had to get it.
Nice.
Yeah, $2. Couldn't pass up. And then this is a little risque, but since it is Valentine's Day,
Somebody-
Lobo would like for you to
Oh.
put your cover in.
Oh, that's person's waiting to use that one. Listen,
Oh, yeah.
all of the
Finger
Simon
was on the
Says
trigger.
covers have an actual dick hidden on them. So like I don't know how that's risky.
You know what I mean.
yeah.
I haven't read it yet, but you know, it's Night Thrasher. You gotta get it.
That's a cool
Yeah.
cover.
I did read this. I'm like Taylor. It's kind of just one of those. We need to get on with this.
Yeah.
I saw this. They only had 2 copies, and I thought it was interesting, so I picked up one. The Foo Fighters. And then in April, you get the Iron
Ooh.
Maiden people.
Nice.
Put them in the
Now, do you
envelope.
find out in this issue, Jim, if they're fighting something named Foo, or
I
if
think it's
the
just
group
their
is named
origin
Foo
story.
and they fight?
No, I think it's just their origin story. And then I did pick up. I picked up this comic feature at the Half Price Bookstore, which
Nice.
I thought was cool. But then I'm going to pick up a couple of mags. So I got Kung Fu this time. Kung Fu.
Oh, the Deadly Hands.
Sweet. I like that.
Very nice.
Yeah. And then he's
another
fighting
one.
for the fate of the world. And that's it. That's all I got.
Those are
Show
cool.
to the owner of my LCS Retro Rocket Comics is Chris, better known as Son of a Bruce on here. Chris, thanks again for having my pull list waiting for me. Hey, that's good. Trev the Shipping Guru's only slabs. Just showed up. We expect you to make a video of that. And shout out to Rich, Comic Cap Collectibles, that's stopping by. And to channel member Brian LCS. Good evening, sir. The Godfather is in the house.
That was
Speaking of only slabs,
That would be us.
show us what you got.
The Man Bat.
So I saw this cover earlier, and I thought right away, is John Romita Jr. now doing Batman covers? Because this is not that good.
No. It's a couple people though.
Yeah. Swing and a miss.
The Amazing Spider-Man, Gang War.
Very nice.
The Amazing Spider-Man, the cool cover.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that one is
Yes.
cool.
The second in the series.
The Amazing Spider-Man, the 1 in 25.
I looked at that one.
For $9,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'll grab that.
I was debating that one. It was pretty cool.
The Superior Spider-Man.
Angry old man on the cover.
Yeah.
Angry Man shakes fists in Spider's face. More Gang
Miles.
War with Miles Morales.
Yeah, it's a good cover with Hobgoblin. Shout out to Mad Spidey coming live to us on the other side of the planet. Appreciate you.
Another Miles.
Oh,
Oh, that's cool.
that's awesome. I should have
Yeah,
saved that for now.
This was the best of them. The third cover I put back on the shelf was the Stormbreakers. I didn't care for it very much.
Very nice.
Darth
Oh.
Vader.
That's a solid cover too.
Yeah.
Peekaboo! I'm coming to get you.
Yeah.
He's got to wait for it all to cool down before he can step through, though.
Then he steps through the fire
Yeah.
and says, "Hey, incentivize me, baby."
When will the gang war end? I think gang war ends just before they do the
Very soon.
DC versus vampires thing.
Of course, the Transformers. I
That
do
looks
like.
familiar.
I love Optimus's reflection in Megatron's scope.
Gone. Mhm.
Like, are they jumping the shark though already by Prime getting the cannon? I don't know. That's a
And
nice
the 1 in
cover.
10.
That one's
That is
cool.
a nice
I like
cover. Yeah.
I really liked the 1 in 50, but unfortunately, when I got to my LCS, which was earlier than I usually do, this was the only incentive left on the shelf.
Very good.
They flew off the shelf, and I didn't have one reserved. So,
Okay.
But-
yeah, that Miles variant, that is something else, man.
that's it for me today.
Hell no. And Trev saying I had to get that 1 in 10 as well. TW, show us what you got.
Moon Knight, Vengeance of the whatever.
Knigget.
So
Yeah.
before you carry on, I just have one question. Are you doing review videos right now?
No, I might
Okay.
not do those. We'll see.
Okay, then carry on because I'm gonna pick your brain.
Your wayward son. All right. Jason Bateman.
Your thoughts on this particular artwork on the cover?
No, it's a shit cover, but
Thank
the
you.
art on the inside's
Yeah.
kind of okay. The story doesn't make a whole lot
No,
of sense.
the
yet,
artwork inside is much better.
but- yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is a crap cover. I don't know who did it either. It's some. I'm not reading that shit. Whatever.
Some people kind of fall up in life.
More than meets your mom's eye. This Stoko cover.
Yes, I love Stoko, dude. He's such
Yeah.
a great artist.
Infernals, which is just Succession with the devil.
It's like something to do with the Antichrist, right, or something like that.
Yeah, it's like the Antichrist. Well, the Avatar
I didn't
on
get
Earth
it.
Avatar on Earth is dying, and he's got kids, and the kids are fighting for the.
That is Succession, then.
Yeah. Ministry of Compliance. I like the monkeys.
Wait, did that come out today?
Either today or last week. It was,
Okay, because that wasn't
And then
on
the
the
only
wall.
one I got, I missed out on the Deviants #4 because the LCS was out of it, and I just didn't. I don't pre-order shit from this garbage LCS. So, but I got Displaced #1, which is why Ed Brisson hates Canada and wants it to disappear one city at a time.
Yeah, but he picked Oshawa, and that is a fine city to blow up first.
Oh, Lord.
It's actually not a bad read, though. Honestly, really, this one's pretty interesting.
I do enjoy Ed Brisson's work myself.
And that's it. That's what I got. So,
Okay, moving right along. Scotty Vaughn.
Hey, so that Batman cover,
Yes.
it's 3 artists collaboration. It's cover art by Giuseppe Camuncoli, cover inker Stefano Nessi, and cover art colorist Tomeo More.
That's why it was a big old meso.
It's
You
a
got this.
SO because there's 3-0 combino in
This is from
Italian.
last week, but they still had some on the shelf, so I grabbed one
Right
just for
on.
the heck of it.
Mhm.
I got book 3 of Batman, the City of Madness, because this has been good. I'm enjoying it so far, but this is a Sienkiewicz cover.
See what I did there? See what I did there?
I like that. This is for what is it? Deadly Hands of Kung Fu, and I wish I would have went with the A cover, but it's Peter Parker as a pirate, I guess. I don't like it.
I think I'm with the A cover.
Yeah.
I wish I would have went with the A cover. I've been collecting these. I wish they would stop doing them so I could stop collecting them.
I thought they were done. I thought
Yeah, I
they were
did
done.
too.
Nah,
But you
they're
know
gonna
what?
keep going. There's more to come.
That's actually a good one.
You can stop at any time, man. I believe in you.
I
We can
can't.
support. We can start a support group if you want.
I'm too far in.
He's too
No,
deep.
we can always pull you back.
Oh,
Shout out
Lord.
to 62 Lefty Blues. Thank you for joining us, my man.
Follow the House of 10, issue 2. This is a Horseman of Apocalypse cover.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
kind of
cool.
cool. I like that.
Got some nice shiny stuff. I got a Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. Some foily
Nice.
goodness.
Somebody read that and tell me if that's any good. I
I was
almost
just going to
grabbed it.
ask, Scotty, have you been through that book yet?
I haven't read any of it yet, but
Okay.
I plan on it.
Give
Okay.
me a heads
It's
up.
all the
'cause
way in.
James Stocco. I love James Stocco. Any cover art or any artwork period that he does is beautiful, highly detailed. He's just a great artist.
Mhm.
When I heard he was doing a cover for Transformers, I had to get that. And then we got another awesome artist, Perillo.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you got, I don't know who this is, but this is a beautiful cover. Some foily goodness. It's got the snake in the
Wow.
background.
Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
Yeah.
That might be wrong.
And then there is a lady that does signings. She's local here, and I can't remember her name, but she actually had a panel in this book. So I picked this up.
Grim Fairy
Some
Tales.
Scope.
Scope, yeah.
Let's see. We got some David Mack. David Mack goodness.
DVH, you're a son of a bitch for saying this one. Scotty kicked at opioids, but most covers are too much for him.
Yes, exactly. You got
Come
me.
on.
He's got me, Peg. He's got me though. I can't.
Shout out to 80s guy. And
I'm a
DVH
big
saying
horror
it's a
fan.
Massafera. Okay.
So I pretty much went all out on these My Bloody Valentines. I picked up one of each cover.
Holy
Because-
cow.
I'm a
Look
big
at
horror
that.
fan, and this was the first series.
Oh,
That is
in
nice.
comic
I
form.
do like that one. That one's dope.
So I'm gonna read it. Hopefully it's good.
If not, you got a lot of bad shit on your hands.
Right. When you can
Well,
just
it's
send,
still-
yeah. nothing
Regardless,
wrong with
it's still like the first appearance of the character in comics, and
That's a good one.
Yeah.
yeah, that one's cool. And then we got some adult stuff. So we're about to get naughty. I ordered 2 of the polybagged penthouse variants. One is Brazilian artist Brow, who I'm a huge fan of, but this is the Brow cover.
Mm-hmm.
So I really like that. I like the way it turned out.
Those are
Magazine
nice shoes.
size, right?
Yeah, those
Yes,
are nice shoes
magazine.
she has on.
Right.
And then
Beautiful shoes.
the next one is Jeff DeCal, and he absolutely killed this.
Oh my lord.
Wow.
Beautiful. Got the tiger there. See the tiger?
Mm-hmm.
Giggity. There's a tiger? Okay.
Yeah, there's a tiger there.
That's there's a necklace? Very nice. Okay.
But that's
His-
me though.
his
I
name
ended
is
on
Tony.
a dirty, naughty note.
All right. Okay.
No toys
Marine.
this week.
Show us what you got.
All right, so I got a couple of things from this thrift store this weekend. They didn't have anything really that I was looking for, but a lady went and found a box, and
Oh
Like-
yeah.
Very
I'll grab
nice.
a couple of things. So I grabbed this. What is this, famous first edition?
Yeah.
I grabbed this, and I
Shout out
got
to John.
Brother John, what's up? I have a Wizard World. I think it's Wizard World magazine. Well, it's just Wizard actually, but I grabbed it because we got this Alex Ross cover on it,
Oh,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
That is-
and if we can get it right, it folds out. Let's see how.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
That is cool.
You just rip that cover off and hang that up.
Cap looks good on that cover.
That may happen sometime in the future, but I want to look through it because I've never actually bought a Wizard World magazine.
Me neither.
I don't know too much of what's in here,
Me neither.
except I guess there's an advertisement for Lobo PI.
Yeah.
So Wizard World used to be a monthly publication that would basically it was kind of like the Beckett of comic books. It would have monthly articles talking about books that were coming out, spotlight artists and writers and creators, that kind of thing. And then at the end they would have a price guide, and that would give you a monthly update on what books are hot and what are not. And the first 25 issues, they would have big name artists draw certain characters that would have like a wizard top hat or like some sort of wizard cloak on them. Probably the most famous one is obviously issue number 1, but Todd McFarlane did Spider-Man with the wizard get up on the cover.
Right.
But they were there, like they were the go-to when it came to trying to get news about Image when Image was first starting and that kind of thing, because hey, the internet is still kind of new and it didn't exist back in the 90s.
Right.
So you had to read magazines back in the day. And Wizard was one of those go-to monthly publications if you wanted to know anything that was going on in the world of comic books.
I wonder if I can still win this Super Street Fighter.
I don't think so.
Oh well. Yeah, but
I have several.
DBH, he bought a few in his time, like the pictures, but too many words. 62 Lefty Blues until Paola hit Wizards. They started creating FOMO. Yep.
Oh,
that's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Paola gets everybody. All right, let's see. As for my new stuff, I have Speed Force number 4, which I'm super behind, so I haven't read past issue number 1 yet. We'll figure out what's going on in Speed Force. Issue number 1 was okay, but it was really a teen book. It was overly teen, but that's what it was. I've got Black Panther issue number 9.
Nice.
Really mad because it's coming to an end at issue number 10, I think. Blade issue number 8.
So are you up to date with Blade?
I am.
So
I
are they at least teasing the whole vampire crossover event at this point now, or not yet?
They have not yet.
Okay.
They have not yet. He is a. That's a good question because he's on the hunt for this demon he accidentally let loose. So like there hasn't been a ton of actual vampire in here, except for the one issue where he went and met with Dracula and they trained together. There was a training montage,
It's how you suck the blood.
like
Rocky 3.
Yeah, like Rocky and Apollo. There we go. That's what I was stuttering about. I was trying to get to Rocky and Apollo. Yeah. All right.
Oh my God.
We got Miles issue 16, end of the gang war.
Yeah.
That other Miles cover. Who had the other Miles cover that
Rob did. Yeah, Rob had it.
I thought I pre-ordered that, but I guess I didn't. He didn't have a copy of that one. Second print of Vengeance of the Moon Knight issue number 1.
Yeah, I almost picked that up, but I don't need
didn't
two
see
copies.
that.
Yeah, I don't need a copy of that and the original. I got the first print around here. I read it, so I was like,
I saw this in previews and like I immediately had to have it. But I'm a Moon Knight guy. That's my thing.
Yeah.
And then we have issue number 2, the A cover by Finch.
That's nice. It literally in your handle. Yeah. Scott is reminding everyone, please make sure that you hit that like button.
Yes.
You'd be helping us out getting this little show in front of a lot more eyes and catch the chicken vents. Yeah.
Oh, and I've got to look up and see who the B cover is by, but this is the B cover for
Oh, that's cool.
Very nice.
I like that.
Yeah. A little bit of a Spider-Man homage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got two more to go. We've got Abbott 1979 issue number, is it 4? I don't think it says it on the cover, but I think I'm on 4. And then last but not least, you know what the last book is. Transformers issue number 5. And I need to know, I'm not going to ask for spoilers on here, but I need to know if that B cover is really in the book. That'd be exciting.
Who's on the cover of the B?
It looks like Devastator. Looks like they're putting together Devastator. That would be a huge jump from where we are between issues 4 and 5.
Well, I don't want to spoil it, but if you're noticing what I was doing when you were talking, then you'll know your answer.
Well, I wasn't paying attention. And like I said, I won't spoil it and have other people know that don't know. But yeah, that's it. That's what I got.
Okay.
Chris, question. Did you tell everybody what you thought about the Fantastic Four? Fantastic Four cast? It doesn't matter what you think.
Oh boy. Wow.
All right, I'm through. I'm done.
Goodbye, TJ. Nobody pulls the rock on me. All right.
doesn't matter what you think.
Okay.
I've been thinking about that since like 4:45 this afternoon.
Wow. I guess I walked into that one. All right. I didn't think you'd go all rock on me, but good for you. Yeah, good for you. So,
did you smell what he was cooking?
I
think you did.
I gotta admit, I would really struggle with my Mount Rushmore at WWE and getting like the 3rd and 4th, because I think it would go Hogan, Andre, number 1 and 2, but then I would struggle with 3 and 4 with Stone Cold, Undertaker, and The Rock. And the only reason why I kind of struggle with The Rock, because the People's Elbow is the worst finishing move in the history of wrestling. It's worse than the leg drop.
Yeah.
Triple H's pedigree was a fantastic.
What about the Ultimate Warrior, Ric Flair?
Quick story. The People's Elbow only came about because Vince McMahon wanted The Rock to play a trick on The Undertaker. And so the People's Elbow is just supposed to be a trick on The Undertaker to make The Undertaker laugh and break character. And then it turned out to be the most famous move in wrestling.
Yeah. It is famous. I just think it's just a terrible finishing move. Like you got the stunner, you got, like the yeah. There's so many good finishing moves.
Sweet chin music.
All right.
Mark Peter.
Who do we have backstage? Oh, Joe. It's the adventurous Joe. Thanks for joining us, Joe. Good timing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ooh.
so this is my list, or my pull list. So yeah, I went with this fantastic cover. It's
That is
the
awesome.
second one in the series. The first one, obviously, most people know it was Nightcrawler and it said Banff. I guess the next one up will probably be Wolverine saying Snicked. But after that, who knows? Chris and I at Retro Rocket Comics Day were talking about this. Like these, thank you, Rob. My LCS, your LCS, friend of my channel, friend of your channel, Retro Rocket Comics. We were talking about this, and make sure you follow them on all their social medias, by the way. Like Chris and his wife, Kelly, they're out there doing the Lord's work. Retro Rocket Comics on IG, Facebook. I have no idea what's going on that thing anymore. And then RetroRocketComics.com. If you're anywhere in Canada and you're not close to an LCS, Chris will create a pull list for you and ship it out to you bi-weekly, monthly, whatever you want. Just ask TM Nerdy. He's someone that subscribes to Chris and has his pull list sent out to him. But like after Spider-Man, Nightcrawler, and Wolverine, like who else kind of has something like this when it comes to like any sounds? Like I guess maybe you could do Miles or Gwen or
Nah, because
like
that would still count under the whip.
X13. I don't know.
Yeah.
And hers would still count under the snick.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's so I thought it was a real original cover, or this series is.
Maybe the blob has a.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Miles Morales, Gang War. I really like this cover with the Hobgoblin and Peter in the background. That's kind of defeated. If you notice down there in the corner, that's Peter. And Gang War has been pretty good, and I didn't think it would be. So I'm eating crow, but we'll get back to that part too. The Sabretooth War issue number 3. Jay is saying back from Madam Web, garbage. My
oh,
review
J
has
Man,
been
I
posted.
completely agree.
Yeah.
We just got
Sabretooth
back
War.
from it not too long ago.
Sabretooth War, go ahead.
We just got back from seeing Madam Web, and I'll tell you right now, I'll never see it again. It's just like Morbius. I'll just see it one freaking time, and I'm like, this is shit. This is absolute shit.
One and done. Okay.
Oh my God. It was terrible. My own niece and nephew I had with me and stuff because today's my niece's 17th birthday. All right. We took her out. She wanted to see Madam Web. And she says, Uncle Joey, why is Madam Web so young? She says, I know she's supposed to be an old lady crippled, right? And then when it happened, I'm not going to spoil it, but I'll tell you when it happens. Okay. She still is asking, why is she so young? She's not a comic book reader. My nephew's not a comic book reader, but they both know who Madam Web is. So it's like, goddamn. It was just terrible. The shaky cam shit, the freaking back and forth through time, and oh my God, I'll never see that movie again. I almost felt like I was getting a migraine just from trying to follow it. It was terrible. That terrible.
Check out Joe's review later on Joe's channel, The Adventures Joe guys. Back to you, Chris.
Yeah.
Back to you, Chris.
Yeah, I might have to do a review on it.
Spoilers. It was terrible.
From Wolverine, what you got there, Chris? From Wolverine?
Yeah, sorry, Chris.
So where was
Quick, J-Man, he started this.
Thank you, Joe. This is issue 43 of Wolverine, the Sabretooth War Part 3. I have been as far away from any mutant title as anyone that's on this panel outside of TJ, because I know TJ now and then dabbles in the mutants. But Sabretooth War has been excellent. I know TW's not reading it, so I don't have anyone else to back me up on that. But Sabretooth War is really, really good. I know Izzy is reading it as well, and he enjoys it. Worst cover of the week. Hello, DC fans. It's not a Marvel title. Worst cover of the week belongs to this hot pile of shit. This is garbage. Like who is editing Batman? Like you can back me up a couple months ago where I'm saying the same thing about John Romita Jr. and Marvel. Like who's editing this stuff?
That
Did
is a
someone lose
question
bet?
because they're trying to find somebody to edit, to be the editor on that book.
This is just terrible. And Batman's known for its exceptional artwork and the interiors, but this is bad. Like did they like give a grade 8 artist the opportunity to draw the cover for like I don't.
What they did, what was Giuseppe Camicoli is usually pretty good, but I don't know what's going on with that. And the B cover wasn't all that great either.
No. And DVH has seen the cardstock covers. Yeah. And I'll admit the variant covers for DC are exceptional, especially the Poison Ivy stuff. A lot of the Batman stuff is really good too. But like Rob just said, the B cover is not that good. And this is is toilet paper quality. Like right up there with that John Romita cover from Spider-Man 2 issues ago. That was anyways.
No, you don't have to run out for toilet paper.
Like this is the Madam Web of DC covers right here, everybody. You heard it first from the Adventurous Joe.
Moving right along.
I'm gonna fill an hour here, everybody. No,
we don't have to go now.
I want to say that last week on my New Comic Book Day haul, that the whole idea of a Joker origin is so played out and so tired, and I thought that it was like just such a bad idea. Well, I'm gonna eat a little bit of crow. It was a good read, so I'm actually kind of looking forward to seeing the Joker. Was this Year 1 Part 2? So fingers crossed. And like everyone else on the panel, Transformers issue 5, I believe, TJ, correct me if I'm wrong, the next issue is the last Daniel Warren Johnson artwork interior book.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So if you're a Daniel Warren Johnson fan, we'll talk about that in just a sec as well.
You'll be devastated.
You'll be boom. I picked up Ed Brisson's The Displace Off, the recommendation of my LCS owner, Chris from Red Rocket Comics, where he talked about Oshawa, as the city just east of Toronto, where I was born, gets basically blown off the face of the earth. And I kind of want to see that because, hey, it's Oshawa. It's like, hey, it's Jersey. And I saw this and I kind of...
Here come the letters.
I thought this and I kind of thought, all right, let's see what this has. And so this
1
is
in 100, right?
Penthouse Comics now.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a 1 in 100 or if they made 1,000 of these books. Like I thought Chris mentioned that there's 1,000 of these copies. I don't know if I was like upsold or anything. I think Chris just charged me normal cover price, but
that's the hardest one.
I just want to point out that if you guys didn't notice that she has a real nice pair of bracelets on.
Absolutely. Handmade.
Well, I'm concerned though, because that poor woman was walking down the street and some dog mauled her and attacked those jeans and just ripped them to shreds.
Jeans. Yeah. And
I mean, my God.
And as a motorcycle rider, I just want to point out this is not the correct way that you sit on a motorcycle.
Well, it's not safe to ride like that.
No, safety first, everyone. So just please pay attention that when you ride a motorcycle, you don't sit on it in this particular fashion, and make sure that you wear a helmet because safety first. Yeah, 1,000 of the photo cover. Thank you.
Maybe that was a problem. Maybe she was riding and the dogs didn't attack her, but she fell down and skinned off the jeans, I guess, maybe.
Yeah. So
Arnold Schwarzenegger quote. Wow.
If it wasn't classy enough for you then, is it classy enough for you now? So that's my new comic book day. There's a toolbox. Yeah, there is a toolbox. Yeah.
And these guys like nice looking toolbox. That's funny.
Yeah.
You can't exactly.
If she wants to ride it with one hand,
you can't exactly say not very nice headlights either. So.
Yeah.
Don't tell her.
Aggressively relaxing.
Don't tell her about her helmet.
Yeah.
Or
when you grip your handlebar.
Yeah. Yeah. Sucks to be you, Jay. I don't know, man. Before we get into what Joe picked up, Rob backstage was talking a little bit about Daniel Warren Johnson. We just basically all show Daniel Warren Johnson covers. Rob, can you give us a little update on what you find out about?
Oh, well, it's nothing major. It was just CGC sent out an email about an upcoming Signature Series event that if you are a person who doesn't get a chance to go out to cons and you want to get Daniel Warren Johnson's signature on a Transformers book, whatever, there is a mail-in signing event coming up in April. Submissions are due April 5th. It's going to be $85 for the signature and encapsulation and all the usual stuff, or there is going to be a limited number of remark opportunities for $150 signed, remarked, and slapped and whatnot. If you're into that type of thing, by all means, we know Mad Spidey's a hard pass. But if like I said, if you're not going to get a chance to get out to a con and you really were looking forward to getting one of your Transformers books signed, there is an opportunity coming up with CGC. You can always check their website for the event details.
And shout out to Steve White that joined us. Steve, do you live in Oshawa? Like, I hope you don't. Okay, I know that he lives out east of Toronto. Thank you for that, Rob. All right, Joe, welcome to Show Us What You Got. Show us what you got.
Nothing. I got nothing. Because my
All
books
right. Good
became
night, everybody.
lost. My books that I had from this online place that I was dealing with and stuff, they sent them out. They went out in January because they were all the stuff for December and everything. Okay. And never got here. So now they're trying to replace everything. And that's over $400 worth of fucking shit missing. And it went FedEx. And I've been on the phone emailing FedEx, did this, did that. And they've been talking on their end with FedEx and shit. Nobody knows where the hell the books went. And I was like, oh, this is fucking ridiculous. And Mark mentioned something about trying the one place that he deals with in Augusta there. ABX.
Did they go on an adventure? Did the books go on an adventure, Joe?
Who the hell knows? There's tracking number for the goddamn things, and they still don't have an update since fucking January the 1st.
Now, I was betting on books you won after like putting in the hashtag 4,000 times.
80s guy, take it easy.
So it's been a nightmare. I mean, I had all my Justice League versus the Godzilla thing coming. I had my freaking Transformers ones coming. Then I had my Void Rivals second printing covers coming. And I was like, ugh, all gone. So now they're trying to replace every single comic and stuff, so they don't have to pay me back my $400.
I heard Void Rivals issue 4 has a good letter section. All from the Augusta Book Exchange is saying, where does the tracking say that they are?
When they
that sucks, man.
Well, let's see. They were coming from California, and they said Sacramento. They still say as of January 1st, shipping label created on January the 1st, Sacramento, California.
Well, then they never left
it was never scanned into the system. Then
right. That means somebody copped those freaking books for themselves.
Probably the same hooligans that stole all of the Ultimate Black Panther.
There you go.
Yeah.
They're squarely true.
Thank you, DVH, saying just looked it up, and you know what? I think I hate that crappy Batman cover more than cover A. Yes, Rob was telling no lies about that cover B.
There's a reason I didn't pick it up this week.
Yeah, that means it never shipped. Yeah, they're probably at some place where the Ultimate Black Panther book are. Yeah,
I'm not the only one.
Great minds, baby, great minds.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yep, it's that was a pretty good new comic book day, but I got to admit it was a lighter one. We had a couple franchise characters came out and some powerhouse backup characters as well. But next week probably will be a little bit more hefty on the wallet. I'm thinking across the board. But the Augusta Book Exchange, Paul is saying, did the person that sent them get proof that they shipped them, or did they say that they just walked in and put them on the counter?
They only said that they gave them to FedEx when they came to their shop and stuff. Gave it to FedEx, and it goes from there. And until they scan it into the system, it just says, shipping label was created, awaiting pickup and stuff. It means nobody scanned it in.
Yeah, because sometimes they just pick up stuff. They don't scan it as they pick it up.
Yeah.
So, but if
okay. I had a box freaking come from Big Bad Toy Store, and the mother freaking bastard threw it right at my front door.
Well,
He
but if it was
threw it, and I told him
Shout out to Joe.
I told him I got freaking proof of this shit. That I have I told him I had a camera freaking set up at my front door area there at that porch light. I says, I'm turning that shit into your manager. You freaking never throw my box again.
Yeah,
I
80s. Madam Wed probably has it. Like,
oh, it
too
depends on which
soon.
Madam Web
80s
we're
guy,
talking
too
about here.
soon. Too soon. And,
Depends on which
I would
Madam
never
Web
ship
we're talking
anything
about
without
here.
proof.
The old
Yeah.
lady or the fucking one that was just in this crap movie.
Yeah, and that's how Joe. Yeah. All right, let's go around the horn and talk about what's happening. Rob, what's happening on the Rob's Fat Stacks of Comics YouTube channel, sir?
today is Wednesday,
Wednesday.
so
Yep.
tomorrow's Thursday. It means I have CGC unboxing dropping.
Okay, and then
Saturday we have Only Slaps, good sir. Monday mail call.
All right, that was way too difficult. Jim, help me out. What's happening on the Digger Jim YouTube channel?
I have a video dropping hopefully Friday. Didn't like what I was editing. I was like, this is garbage. I need to re-edit it. So I'm re-editing it now. It's just a place I went and dug, and yeah. So that, and then tomorrow I should be with Gary B. I don't know. I think he said Desired Comics is who's on. So yeah, I'm meeting all kinds of new people when I'm on the show with him. I didn't know there was a guy called Garage Geek, and I met him last Thursday, and that was fun meeting him. So
Freaking Mark, he's roasting me now because I said something earlier about him getting all. I says, oh, of course you're not going to see Madam Web, but I said, of course you got to have something to trash on Sunday night and stuff. And now he's saying, oh, does this mean you're freaking? I'm like, oh, great, now I'm being roasted.
Scotty, what's happening on the SFON 82 YouTube channel?
This Monday, Comic Book Addicts, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. My original guest was going to be Brian Silverbacks, but he is going to have to reschedule, unfortunately. So it's up in the air. I don't know what I'm going to do, honestly. So, but I'm going to figure it out quick because we're still going to do a show Monday. I'm not going to miss it. So come hang out with me. I don't know what we're doing yet, but it'll be cool. It'll involve comics. It'll be fun, hopefully. But come chill with me Monday at 7:30.
I'll be watching from work. Marine, what's happening on the Flash by Night YouTube channel?
On the Flash by Night YouTube channel, TBD. But if I'm not mistaken, on the Sector 2815 channel tonight, I think is now I'm blanking on the game show name.
Guess That Key.
Guess That Key. There we go.
With TM Nerdy.
It is
and
tonight.
Who else?
Who else?
I don't know.
And other people.
And
I
other
think it's
people.
Brian. I think it's Brian
Yeah,
LCS
it's Brian
and
and Mark.
TM Nerdy on Guess That Key. You were right there, TJ.
I was
Almost
right there. Okay, yeah, I'm getting old. Y'all give me points for effort. Give me an E for effort.
I got you with that 85 mile an hour knuckleball. TW, what's happening on the Taylor Winder YouTube channel?
I'll be on the Old Man Collectibles channel tonight talking cranky shit. So if you want to talk cranky shit, show up.
All right. What's happening on TaylorWinder.com?
You can buy some t-shirts and support this cranky asshole.
Yeah.
Nice.
If you don't have a 6.0 t-shirt, you're missing out.
I have one.
This is one of the OGs. I need to update it. It's getting faded. So, you know.
Yeah.
I have one.
Joe, what's happening on the Adventurers
don't,
Show
it's
YouTube
fine.
channel?
Well, on my channel right now, we still have the 500 subscriber giveaway going on till the end of this month. So if any of you guys want to get in on it, this is for everybody. So it means internationals invited too. That means because I'm giving away a $100 gift card of your choice. It depends on where you want it from. You want it from Amazon? You want it from Target? You want it from Walmart? It's
Nice.
open to everybody.
Very
So
nice.
all you got to do is go to the 500 subscriber giveaway video, put in the comment section, what would you do if you won a $100 gift card and stuff, and where would you buy? What would you buy with it and stuff?
Toilet
And
paper.
then
a Klondike bar with it?
hashtag
Here we go.
THJS rocks.
I want to get a bunch of Klondike bars and walk around the street going, what would you do?
For a Klondike bar.
$100.
I think I would ask for $100 Costco card, so I'm good for hot dogs for the rest of my life.
I'm gonna buy some reasonably soft Charmin and some shampoo.
Yeah. Get out of here with your shampoo talk. All right.
And I also have my review of the Build-A-Figure Mr. Freeze going on and stuff. The second video of that just aired today. So tomorrow will be the Robin video. Then on Friday will be
your Madam Web review video.
Oh God, no! I don't know how I'm gonna.
You'll go live for that one.
You'll probably hear me screaming and yelling and everything in the damn thing. Because I seriously mean it. When I was trying to follow everything in that movie, I felt like my head was being crushed.
Come on, Joe. You got to stop, man. You got to Rob, stop poking the bear. We all knew it was going to be bad. We all knew it was going to be bad. It's one of the few Marvel movies or Marvel affiliated movies that I had no interest in trying to talk people out of.
I am semi-sadistically, morbidly curious.
Yeah,
I came into this week saying that it's probably not going to be great. But I'm gonna go see it, check it out. I'm not gonna be swayed. I'm going to check it out. It may be good, it may be bad, whatever. But since yesterday, the internet has been bombarded with this is the worst thing since I don't know. Since Michael fell from the heavens. I don't know.
Lampoon's Christmas Vacation 2.
No, Loaded Weapon.
Look it up. Yeah. Emilio, shame on
you. I'll tell you one spoiler thing right now about the film. The costume, when you see in the trailer that they are wearing their costumes and stuff, it's the biggest waste.
That's what I've heard.
Biggest freaking.
You know what else
waste.
is the biggest waste?
We're going to see the movie.
A really fat man. All right, sorry, Chris. Wrap it up.
So if some of you can remember, I released an unboxing video of a mystery box from Mutant Beaver Comics probably about a month ago. In that box, it was promised to be all exclusives. Well, there ended up being 3 books that were just normal comics, just normal cover A's. So I decided to write them a little email saying, hey, I appreciate your product.
Chris wrote a letter.
However, there were 3 books that weren't 3 books that weren't exclusives. Well, they turned around and then decided to make it right by sending me a new mystery box to open. So check this out in the very near future. Also, I'll be on Only Slabs this Saturday. Rob forgot who the guest is, and so did I. But I will be.
No, it's Diesel Dan.
Oh, Diesel Dan. Okay. Watch for Friday, where I'll be releasing the top 10 highest selling graded comic books on eBay for this past week. Already, there's been a couple books that have cleared the 5-figure range, and it's looking like it's going to be a solid list, much like what it was last week when Amazing Fantasy 15 showed up in 3rd place. If you haven't seen that video, go check out which one's actually in the top spot.
Completely disconnected. I'll be opening up some big keys on Monday.
Oh, yeah. So that's it. Thanks to all of you on the panel that joined us. Joe, next time you come out, you got to bring something to the show.
I'll have something.
I
got stuff to unbox over here. I just haven't gotten around to it.
But everyone, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Happy Valentine's Day. Go spend some time with your partners now. Good night, everybody.
Thanks everyone for watching.
Good.
Don't do that.
Yeah, that's it. I'm out of here.